everyone, Joey here, and look, I know I'm still away on vacation. I'm not back in New York City. We're actually in Kiev, Ukraine right now, but I promised you guys new videos on The Masked Singer while I was away. So today we're gonna go through all the secrets of The Masked Singer. Now before we do, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Joey. I'm an executive audio producer, and normally on this channel we go through all the clues and the audio that help determine who the celebrity is. And by going through the audio, this is what I mean. During the show they have clue packages, and in those clue packages the celebrities' voices are kind of disguised, either by being pitched up all the way or sped up, or a combination of both. Normally what we do is we go ahead, we pitch correct it, we slow down their voice rate, that way you can actually hear their real celebrity voice. But right now we're going to talk about all the secrets and sort of like behind the scenes kind of stuff that goes on the show, because you guys had a lot of questions on how all the celebrities can be kept secret for the entire length of the show. So right now I got my computer. We're going to go step by step through all these different things that they kind of do in order to keep the show so secret. Now we're going to start all the way back to the very beginning of the show, before a celebrity's even picked. They pretty much, I mean, especially after last season, they have a lot of celebrities who come forward who say they want to be a part of the show. And while they're going through these celebrities, there are already designers going through and sketching up new costumes. Roughly about 25 were sketched out for the show. As you know, there's only 16 contestants. And what happens is that when a celebrity is picked, they look at these 25 sketches and they kind of pick one that's tailored to them. Once they fully sign on for the show, they then take that costume and they customize it more. Like for example, this year, the Ladybugs spots, supposedly they're gold, and they're gold because whoever's under the mask said, I want them to be gold. So they can customize their costume a bit to kind of represent who they are without kind of giving them away. Next, we're actually going to talk about how the show is filmed. For those who don't know, the show is not live. I know, that even though it's the same producers from Dancing with the Stars and a couple other reality shows, this is not live whatsoever, meaning that not every single week are they filming a new episode. This show took about roughly 5 to 6 weeks to film, from this past May to June. Now the show itself may only take 5 weeks to film, but it does take a lot more time to put together. For example, the costume designers admitted that one of the costumes took over a month to put together because it had that much detail that needed to go into it. So it gives you an idea how much preparation it goes into this show. Now we're going to talk about how the celebrities are actually kept secret. From the day that they signed on, everything is secret. At that point, I think if I remember correctly, the executive producer of the show said through the entire length of the show, only about 25 people actually know who's under the mask. Now, those 25 people are mostly just really the entourage of the singer and or the executive producers. Besides that, not many people know who's actually under the mask, including the director, the lighting people, the people who do the choreography, the costume designers. A lot of them have no idea who the celebrity actually is. Most of the people who do, once again, entourage, the executive producers, and the people who actually edit the videos themselves. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, don't the contestants know each other? I mean, they must talk to each other during the show, right? No. The producers went really secretive when it came to how the celebrities, get to the show and how they interact on the show. First things first, in order for a celebrity to come on the show, they first have to get into their own car, and then they have to meet a producer at a random location. In this case, Joey Fatone last year admitted that they met at a 7-Eleven. That's right, at a 7-Eleven, switched cars, where at that point he got put into a mask, heavy hoodies that say, don't talk to me, gloves, and got put into a car. Now, if he did come with any kind of entourage, whether it be a manager, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, they too had to put on masks and gloves so that way they didn't know who they were. And then they were driven to the location of the filming. Now, what's really cool is they didn't just drive all the celebrities to one place at the same time. They staggered everyone out. So on that day filming, it could just be the egg and maybe, let's just say, the Rottweiler performing. Well, they would schedule it so the egg would perform and then leave, and then the Rottweiler would come and perform and then leave. And when the celebrities are together on stage at the same time, they're not allowed to sit near each other or talk to each other. So they may be sitting in separate dressing rooms or maybe far enough away from each other so that they can't talk to each other or hear other people's voices. Last year at the end of the season, Meg and Cho actually revealed to us that they weren't even allowed to know who was revealed in the show until the show actually aired. So let's just say that on that episode, the butterfly was going to be revealed. All the contestants left except for the butterfly. Now I do know for last year, there was no one in the audience when the celebrities were revealed. That looks a little bit different this year. I do know that all the audience members also have to go through a lot of scrutiny just coming into the building. They have to A, sign an NDA, which pretty much says that they're not allowed to talk about this show whatsoever. They can't reveal anything, and if they do, they get sued a lot of money. And they have to give up all their cell phones, anything electronic, all has to be put into a lockbox before they can even enter the stage. So there's a lot that goes into celebrity members just getting in, and there's a lot for contestants to keep secret. And one other thing that I thought was interesting, just to kind of add this in here, was the fact that when you see those Clue videos, I found out those are not the celebrities actually in those videos in the costume themselves. Because they want to keep the celebrities away from as many people as possible, when they film those videos, they have stand-ins acting just like them, and then of course the celebrity does a voiceover. That way they sounds like it's really them, but it's really not. But anyway, those are all the secretive things I could tell you about The Masked Singer. If you have any more, feel free to comment below. Also, if you have any guesses on who's in any of these costumes, feel free to comment below. I'm Joey, and I hope you guys have a great day. I always leave you guys with a question at the end of the video, just to see who can, last through the end of it. I just want to know what your favorite season is. So that's it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Man, oh man, I have never in my life been as excited as I am now becoming the skeleton. Which, by the way, I chose because they have no fear of death, and they don't overeat. I've been around the block a few times, but I'm far from dead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spin Your Wheels. I'm becoming the ladybug because after a lifetime of drama, I could really use a little love and a lot of luck.
How do you do? What's a thingamajig? What does it do? A puzzling question comes to mind. But I'm a gentle giant, the feathery kind.
For the past year, I've been waiting patiently in my cocoon for the promise of metamorphosis. After achieving success in many stages of life,
oh, I love getting dolled up as your favorite tree. But when the season is over, there's no use for me. It's here I sit wishing the world wouldn't ignore that I'm more than just one thing that you know me for.
Every top dog knows you gotta look your best in order to perform your best. And the first time I touched the pigskin under the Friday night lights, I learned preparation is key.
Money.